barbecue chicken. All right, not only are we going to be making some easy barbecue chicken, so easy in fact, you're going to be wondering, where have you been all my life? All right, guys, so you already know the deal. Before we get started, I like to play a little music, play a little intro, so we can get the whole, atmosphere going, and we can get all the streams going, and we gotta wait for everybody to jump in here. So if you guys are ready to make some barbecue chicken and rummage through the fridge and see what else we can find and what else we can make today, then stay tuned so we can have some fun together cooking in my kitchen. All right, now let me go on to the intro. right, guys. Well, welcome back to my kitchen. Yeah, sorry, I had to get my apron on, and I just had to make sure I was streaming on all platforms because, in case you guys don't know, I stream on multiple platforms: DLive, Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, and I think that was it, right? It is a very cold and dreary morning out here in the jungle where I live. By the way, shout out to camera 1, camera 2, camera 3. I hope you guys can see me better. You know what I mean? I've upgraded the gear, upgraded a bunch of things, and look, I even got an invisible chat over here, and all that good stuff. So let's just put it on the front camera here. Let's not get too crazy. All right. There we go. Boom. So anyways, I can't really see the chat right now. I can hear, kinda. But it seems, there's people chatting, I think, in Twitch. Yeah, and other places. So, and on Facebook. I can't see everything here yet. It's hard to kind of navigate this whole situation. But anyways, all right. You guys are here to cook some chicken. Some barbecue chicken, to be exact. All right? So, let's just get started. Let's not waste too much time. I know I waste a lot of time during the intro and all this other stuff, but again, we're trying to move this along. There's plenty of time to kill in the process of making this, all right? So let's just get started. All right, so first thing we're gonna do is we got this oven over here. In fact, let me move this back a little further. Maybe I can get a better view. But anyways, we got the oven over here. Let's get back to the 3 cameras so that way you can see everything I'm doing. So, kind of, sort of. Let me know, by the way, let me know out there in the chat if the chat is actually bothering the GoPro view all the way up there. The one that just disappeared and is about to come back on anytime now. Anyways, so let's just turn this oven on, all right? Let's just get started. We got a gas oven over here. We work in Celsius, and this oven is not the greatest. I'm gonna see if I can upgrade this in the future. But in the meantime, we gotta work with what you got. And this is plenty. I know plenty of you guys don't have, you guys probably have smaller, tiny kitchens, So again, we're just working with what we got, and that's what we're gonna try to make happen here. So let's just get the oven going. All right. I would just say, 350, 375 to start would be great. Okay. I can already smell the gas. That means I'm taking too long to light this thing. All right. Boom. Nice and lit. All ovens will vary. Okay. So in the meantime, while we got that lit, we're gonna do some other stuff here. So I notice people in the chat. I don't know why it's not working. There we go. Oh, there we go. We got Lodak, Hivloko. There we go. Everything looks terrific. All right, good. So yeah, all right, so let's just get into the weather real quick, since some of you guys are asking. By the way, I know there's guys on Facebook and on Twitch. I'm sorry I can't see your chat just yet, but other people can see the chat, and I think everyone's there. So say hi to everybody. All right, so we're going to go all the way over here. In fact, let me get this camera so you guys can see. Well, you guys can see on the other camera. I forgot. On this camera. Right? In fact, can we see the fridge? Yeah, close enough. So... we're going to make some barbecue chicken. So, by the way, you're wondering, where's the barbecue? Well, most people don't have a barbecue, you know what I mean? So, this is why, we're just going to make a very easy, quick, yummy barbecue chicken recipe. Anyone can make at home, all right? So, that's what the first thing that we did was start off by turning on the oven, all right? So, did that, make sure, in fact, I think this needs to be washed. I don't think somebody, anyways, let me just give it a rinse. In fact, not just give it a rinse, but in the meantime, let me wash my hands, which I think is a very important thing everybody should do, no matter what you're doing. Especially when you're entering the kitchen, the first thing you do before anything is wash your hands. Now, I personally also sanitize and clean these tables, pre-setup or before I start the live stream, and I suggest you do the same. Just give it a little clean, before and after you're done cooking. All right, so especially today, since we're going to be working with things like chicken, live chicken, right? So not live. Well, it's not live anymore, but you know what I'm saying. All right. So, in fact, I'm gonna see if I can get the helmet cam going, right, in a little bit. So that way it'll be easier. So, in fact, let me just do that now. Let me just get the helmet cam on. All right. So this is the helmet cam. So by the way, in case you guys are wondering, this is my setup over there on this end over there. I don't know if you guys can see. Probably wondering, but see, look at the setup. All right, you got the computer, you got the whole thing there. We got camera over there, camera over here, camera over there. All right, so let's just I'm gonna strap this bad boy onto my head, to make it a lot easier to move on to the next step here, so I can show you guys. All right, so what we're gonna do real quick is disconnect this guy. So. All right, so what we're doing today is we're making some barbecue chicken in the oven, and we're using chicken thighs. All right, I think that in order to make something like this, the best thing is a chicken thigh. Why? Number one, they're very cheap. Number two, they're very yummy. In fact, I think they're probably the most delicious part of the chicken. All right, that's right, I said it. Dark meat. Why is this? Am I doing the wrong thing here? What's going on? Get in your hole. Anyway, there you go. But anywho's, yeah, look at this, horrible. Hope I don't give you a headache over there. You just noticed, bruh. Anyways, I need a producer. All right, so let's see. I think we got it. Boom, boom. Let's go to that view. All right, so. Let's go to the chicken, because I wanted to do it over here. So, real quick, I know somebody forgot to do the dishes last night. Alright, so what we're going to do real quick is just give a quick little rinse, alright, to this. Because even though chicken is dirty, that crap, I think you guys can see everything, right? Yeah. Still, yeah, we want to work clean, right? I mean, come on. Yeah, clean that. Rinse to that. But this is clean. It's just been sitting up there for a little while. Dust, whatever. That shit. Plus, again, I don't know. This is zote. This is a giant. Oh look, there's a package over there. I'll show you in a second. The giant Mexican soap, which is awesome. I'll wash these dishes later. Sure, you guys got dirty dishes in your kitchen. But yeah, look, check this out. This Mexican soap is all-purpose. Literally, you can wash your ass with it, and you can clean the dishes. You can do a million things with this. Literally, this takes the stains off of everything. You guys should buy it, all right? Anyways, all right. So, this is some chicken. Hopefully, you guys can hear me good there. All right. So we got some chicken. All right. Chicken thighs. All right. Let's get this out of the way. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna season this, and we're gonna bake it, and that's it. And then we're gonna add stuff to it. All right. So, all right, we got the seasoning up here. All right. So we got, and you see, all right, you could see. All right, good. All right. I'm sorry, I gotta keep checking to make sure we can see everything. All right. So we're not gonna go too hardcore here. We got some black pepper. We got some thyme, and oregano, salt. Little olive oil, boom, boom. Again, and by the way, you can pick your favorite herbs and spices. This is some fine herbs. I don't know. I guess I got a fine herb. Put them together. I don't know. But anyways, these are the ingredients there. If you can read Spanish. But we can add rosemary if you want. You can add basil if you want. You could add. We got dill back there. I would not add that. You can add, whatever the hell you want. All right. We got paprika, curry powder, whatever, everything you want. But this is what we like. All right. This is what I like in the Jose household. All right. So thyme, oregano, salt and pepper, a little olive oil. We're good to go. All right. So we got the chicken here. All right. So what we're gonna do now, all right, is that we are gonna open this guy up. So by the way. So this is cheap, but again, things are getting expensive, even out here in Mexico. All right, so this looks all right. Let's give this guy a quick little rinse. just in case. I'm not always, you know, most of the time it's fine, but still, it's, wouldn't be a bad idea. Where's the other bowl? Oh, there it is. No, whatever. Alright, just want to make sure, like, hey, did I lose a bowl? Alright, so just give these guys a quick little rinse, alright? You know, it's chicken, slimy, whatever, alright? So just quick. Alright, boom. Boom, boom. Right. And while you're rinsing it, you also get to like check for things, you know what I mean? Like imperfections or whatever. You think something weird going on with the chicken, but we're fine. Yeah, this one looks good. Alright, get this over here. Boom. It's just a quick little rinse, man, just to get that fucking what you would call it, that film of nasty off of it. Alright? Like some goes right here. But that's it. You see, you can see it kind of floating there. Alright, so anyways. By the way, guys, don't be so afraid of fucking salmonella either. I mean, obviously, keep a clean workspace, work clean, do clean, be clean, okay? But for the love of God, relax. It's not the end of the world, right? I don't have like bleach and other, you know, other things. Clean as you go. Trying not to cross-contaminate. That's what that's why I put the camera on my head, okay? And we're working over here in the sink, away from the main studio over there, because it's raw chicken, and you know, you can get funky. So we don't want that salmonella. You know, we don't want to cross-contaminate and spread salmonella everywhere. We're just trying to contain it and leave it here. That's it. Okay? Kind of quarantine the son of a bitch over here. See, I can say all these words because it's almost nomenclature now in the world that we're living in. By the way, I don't know if you guys can hear me over here or not, because I am away from the microphone and I am doing the dishes and all that stuff. So please let me know in the comments. I mean, I'm probably going to look back on it later. Sorry for the water. We got a bug on the fucking... You see the bug? Look at that guy. Get the fuck out of here. Alright. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Alright, so yeah, I see, look, it's funny because I see like a bunch of people in the comments all over the place, but and I see you guys see it there too, but you know, I see like it says one viewer. Like there's definitely more than one viewer. I'm one viewer. Anyway, so alright, so we got the chicken over here. Alright, so let's pick this guy up. Yeah, I had to use this piece of fucking cardboard as a mouse pad. See, it's funny, you guys can see everything I'm seeing. Even me drinking coffee. Alright. So, again, this is super easy, guys. Alright? This is what I suggest you do. Alright? This is Jose's suggestion. Alright? To keep things simple, easy and simple. Alright? So, again, we're clean. So, let's, before we get our hands dirty again with salmonella. Salmonella! You know? Let's just make a quick little spice mix over here. Alright? So, and this is what we do. This is the professional thing to do. Alright? Meaning, again, this is a spice mix to the chicken, right? So oregano, how much? That much, all right? I don't know. Thyme, all right? How much? About that much. So I would say 2 tablespoons of oregano, 1 tablespoon of thyme. And remember, this okay, so and then we're gonna get some, probably like a tablespoon or whatever. Half a tablespoon of ground pepper. We're just going to ground it. So, yeah, I just like to have the mix. But anyways, as you guys can see, that's the chicken we're using. We're using chicken thighs, all right? And this is quick and easy, all right? Again, we got the oven already on. This should not take too long to cook. But we want it to cook all the way, all right? A nice amount of pepper there. Alright, some salt. Again, season your food, people. Season your food, alright? So look at this. That's about a tablespoon of salt. Maybe add more. Alright? Make it a full tablespoon, alright? Let's just go full. Alright? maybe a little more. But again, guys, don't be afraid of everything you always hear. Remember, everything is kind of backwards. You know what I mean? We're kind of discovering the truth now. So even with food, so with that being said, salt is not as bad as they say. You know what I mean? Like, really, it's not. You need salt in your body. You need salt. Okay. You know, now, yes, if you have 7 zillion zilligrams of fucking salt in your body, it's not going to be good for you on a daily basis, but that's not a zillion zilligrams, all right? So please. And again, salt is not as bad as other things. Sugar is the worst thing in the world. Again, notice no sugar anywhere. All right, so we got some extra liquids in there. Let's get those liquids out. All right. All right, so we got kind of like one clean hand. One clean hand, I think. And then we got the salmonella hand. So we're gonna add some oil to this. All right. Why are we adding oil? Look at all that fat. Okay, there's gonna be a lot of fat rendering. Again, we're not adding a lot of oil, but we are adding it because, like I've said many times before, this is a flavor enhancer. This is an ingredient. This is just like that. Okay, so just some oil, all right, just to help it, you know, kind of stick a little bit extra. But it's not, you know, again, this is more flavor than anything else. All right, just remember that. Write it down. You know, put it on your notepad. Do whatever you got to do. Okay, but again, olive oil. That's why olive oil is. Here, let me give you an example. Okay, this is no flavor. This is disgusting. This is horrible. We have this here just because of like emergencies. A lot of times just to start a fire, but that's terrible. And a lot of people consume that kind of oil. You know what I mean? This oil right here, this is not good. You know what I mean? That's just pure disgustingness. All right. I cook with olive oil because it's tasty and it's yummy and it's healthy. If I'm gonna fry something, I'll use coconut oil or, you know, a mix of that coconut oil and olive oil and things like that. All right, but not that. Okay, so and then we're just gonna sprinkle this very liberally. It doesn't matter. Look at that. You're like, oh my God, that's so much. Not really. Trust me. You know, and so, you know, again, you know, we're, you know, literally, like we're saying, it's not that difficult, guys. Anybody can do this. Super easy, okay? So then we just flip this guy over. All right, and so look, you see we got like bigger chicken, smaller chicken, different cooking times. It's not gonna matter. This is gonna be a little extra crispy. This is gonna be not so crispy. It's okay. Just liberally sprinkle the rest of this, guys. There you go. Boom, boom. And so that's it. Look, this is my 11 herbs and spices, guys. You can, you know, make your own or have your own. So, you know, again, on the skin is great, but you really need to kind of, so now we're going to use both hands, right? But you kind of, if you really want to season the chicken right, kind of got to get it a little bit in there. And again, look, I'm doing this on purpose. I'm not really going full throttle on this because, you know, just to kind of signify, look, it doesn't really matter so much how you do this, all right? Anyone can do this. It's very simple, okay? Anyone, I mean, like a college student, someone that's never cooked before, you're cooking for the first time, you're learning to cook, you know, these are great, easy recipes. See, look, this one has a little bit too much, one overboard with this guy. It's okay, we're gonna do things like this and get it off of him. Get it off! Get it off! Too much! Over. It's okay. It's not a big deal. Again, I hope you guys can hear me. I don't need to check if you guys can hear me or not. I think you guys can. Alright, you can. Okay. I guess. You know, we'll go with that. Alright, and so then that's it. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put it in this guy. Alright, skin down. Alright, that's how we're going to start it. Skin down. Why? Because there's fat on that skin. Alright, and that fat is going to render away. Alright? It's going to render away. Very easy. And so, you know, this is going to take a little bit over an hour. And so what we're going to do is that we're going to keep an eye on it. And about halfway through the cooking process, we will watch out, we will flip them around. Or maybe not halfway, but about 20 minutes in. So we'll check them. We'll check on them. You'll see. We'll check on them because and it varies. It varies up in the oven. It varies on a lot of things. But, you know, basically, what we're looking for here is, you know, to render that fat. You know, to render some of that fat, to have it just cooking its own thing. And that's it. So you saw, anyone can make this. Now, the price of that chicken, it has gone up. All right? That used to be a lot cheaper. I used to be able to get all that. Well, actually, you know what? Not really. You know, that's 6 pieces there. All right, so look, this rag right here, this is my rag, and this is right here. Look, you see? Clorox, agua Clorox, right? So we're gonna clean this in a minute. All right? So in the meantime, I'm gonna get this bad boy in the oven. So we're just gonna stick it in the oven. That's it. Easy peasy. Set it and forget it. So what time did we put this guy in? It says 12:36 my time. All right. So I would say about 1:36 my time. So about 1:30 we'll check on it. But I'm gonna and by the time we get to the next hour, so about 24 minutes, you know, we will check on it. I'm sorry, I know I'm looking at the. I should have done that. Okay, there we go. Bro. Anyways, so that's what we're gonna be doing now. We put it in there, and it's gonna be an hour, hour and a half. You know, good. We'll play it by ear. We'll see. We'll go from there. But yeah, that's it. It's super simple. It is really that simple. That is it. Bye. We're done. No, anyways. So now we're gonna clean up real quick, all right? Because that's it. I mean, the worst part of cooking with chicken is the freaking cleanup. Other than that, you know, it's not that big a deal. All right, so let's just clean this guy up real quick, all right? Now we got that in the oven. All right, spread some of that, you know, bleach. Just bleach it up. Bleach is great, guys. Bleach is great. This is you know what? This is, I don't know why they don't sell this. You know, this is 7 zillion times better than sanitizer. I'll tell you that right now. That shit'll fucking eat right through sanitizer. Anyways, a little bleach with some water, all right? Don't go straight bleach. Don't, you know, don't be an animal, all right? Bleach and a little water. All right, about, you know, read the back of the bleach bottle to figure out your amount, whatever your amount is, okay? And that's it. So now we're gonna put all this away. All right, put these ingredients over here. All right, kind of, you know, clean, you know, this whole salt mess that I made there. That's it. Bleach is great, man. Bleach is great because, you know, you can see all those scary commercials. Oh my God, there's salmonella everywhere. You know what? Now there's bleach everywhere, and that kills everything, all right? So we're done. And by the way, if you get some sort of salmonella, you're just going to get the runs. That's it. You know what I mean? Again, unless you're immune compromised and yada, 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 salmonella's probably going to do a little bit more to you than that. But hey, if you're in that situation, you're probably worried about other things, right? Right. Anyway, so. That's right. Let's read the comments. We got a bunch of comments in there. Wow. We got Cindy. We got everybody in there. We got, oh, Christian's in there. We got everybody. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So let's retire this guy for a minute. All right. I don't want to be getting brain cancer all at once there. Let's just see if we can limit that head count. We got Gizmo over there. Causing a ruckus. All right. Hold on. We got to figure out a way to kind of keep this guy from falling. You know, all right. I think that's fine. Right? Okay. We're good? We're good? We're good? Okay, that's fine for now. I think maybe move it around this way. All right. So we got this in. We got the chicken in the oven. This is super simple. That is so quick and easy. Now, what else are we going to do? Well, we're not going to just eat barbecue chicken for dinner, right? Okay, so let's go into the fridge over there and see what we got in the fridge. By the way, real quick, I don't know if you guys are even answering my questions or not. I don't think you guys are, but again, please help. Is the chat right there, that chat that's right there, is that impeding on those cameras? Meaning, is it hard to see what's over there right now? Just let me know. All right. Also, let me know about the sound. If at any point there's some sound issues, please let me know as well. All right. Thank you. Okay. I know, right? I'm like, why is this guy putting us to work? I thought we were here to watch this guy. Anyways, you know, story of my life. Okay, so let's just go into the fridge, all right, and see what we got. all right, as it comes to vegetables, and then to see what we can put together, okay? And then we're gonna talk a little bit more on that. Okay, so we got some broccoli. I think that's it. Great. Then when we got some broccoli. Jesus. Yeah, there wasn't much of a selection, you know, today, because the thing is, things out here are seasonal more than anything else, and so there just wasn't too much of a nice selection of vegetables. So I got a big head of broccoli. You're like, oh man, broccoli's boring. Well, not really. I'm gonna make it fun. We're gonna make this very delicious, all right? This guy's very delicious. So I like to only make good eating food, all right? I like to eat healthy. In fact, I gotta start eating healthy again. I've been putting on a few pounds here, eating unhealthy, drinking too much Coca-Cola and things like that. But you know, I love eating healthy. Well, I just love eating good food, and so man, I'm a chef, so I can make things like broccoli actually taste really, really good. For really, really, you know, cheap, you know, for nothing. So, you know what? I'm going to teach you how to do that. So, first thing we're going to do is get a cutting board. So, by the way, guys, I highly suggest you guys invest in a few things, all right? Not much, but just a few things, all right? Like number one, get yourself a good pan, all right? See, this is like a pan. If this can knock out somebody, if the pan can knock somebody out, it's a good pan. If it can't, if it dents the pan when you hit somebody over the head with it, it's not a good pan. This is not going to dent at all. Maybe the guy's head, but other than that. All right, so anyways, get one of these. Invest in one of these, all right? Like stainless steel, aluminum pans. I don't know what the fuck I forgot. I think it's aluminum, whatever. Anyways, it's a big, thick, heavy, restaurant-style pan. You don't need 100 pans. Just get one of these, all right? So, and then any stove will do. Gas is preferred. Gas is mucho better, mucho best. But don't worry, you can make anything happen. So, all right, first thing we're gonna do is that we're gonna wash this sucker. All right. So how we're gonna wash it? Easy. Let's. I think it'll be easier if we cut it first, all right, and then we'll wash it. All right. And we're just gonna. By the way, we're doing a quick stir fry of this guy. That's it. We're not going crazy. Because it's delicious, and so like the more you cook a vegetable, the more you kind of lose its ingredients. Now, if you're cooking it like in a stew or what have you, not so much, because a lot of the ingredients they they stay in the stock, in the broth. You know what I mean? Like the fortified of all that. But yeah, other than that, it's not good because I think what I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna wash them, all right? So I don't trust, where this comes from, and you shouldn't either. Meaning, they say it's washed, but still, how many people have touched it, been on it? How this grows. Don't get me started. So just wash your veggies, please, no matter what they are. All right, no matter how clean you think they are, just wash them. So this is very simple. What we're gonna be doing here is just. No, yeah, you know what? Let me. I think you guys can see there. But yeah, all we're doing here is just cutting up, all right? Little broccoli florets, all right? Nothing crazy. Let me see. Okay, good. Okay, awesome. So, okay, good. The chat's not really bothering too much. Good. All right, so, yeah, simply all we're doing is just that. You know what I mean? Like, nothing crazy, guys, all right? We don't want to eat too much of the stem. I mean, just enough to kind of keep it together. This is not wrong. I mean, there's nothing bad with the stem, but, it's broccoli, whatever. Anyways, I'm not Houdini after all. No, but I can't make this taste really good. So, even like chunks like this, it's fine because it's going to break apart at some point. You know what, let me just cut this here. Right, get too little. There, boom. Okay? Boom, boom. Ta-da! So that's it, guys. Now what we're gonna do is wash this guy, all right? So let's bring you over here to wash, so we can show you how to wash the broccoli. The broccoli. I love the broccoli. Anyone know where the broccoli is from? All right, there we go. Okay, we got the broccoli. So let's give it a quick little wash, rinse here. All right. So basically, you know, we're gonna quick little wash, rinse. All right. So this is what we're gonna do, okay? A quick little wash, rinse. Okay. Now we're going to fill this with water and some salt. Alright, and this will help like kind of kill the bacteria. Alright? And that's it. We're just going to let it soak in this for a little while, okay? And then I'm not even sure. Okay? And we get to make sure we get that salt water kind of mixed in there. Okay, we got that salt water mixture, you know, so the water, salty water mixed. Okay, salt. All right, there we go. And then that's it. So that'll help. And then we're just gonna like let it sit there, okay? And then what we're gonna do is then drain it. All right, and I'll show you how we're gonna drain it, okay? In the meantime, let me wash this salmonella fucking infested thing here. Get rid of this shit. Yeah, so, you know, as a chef, anyone out there in the industry, I mean, you know how much all this bacteria, all this, like, you know, getting sick stuff, you know, all this shit, you know what I mean? That's just ingrained and ingrained into your brain. So, yeah, you know, let's just say I had a little bit more knowledge than the average bear when we were hitting this, this situation we were in the last 2 years. A little bit more skeptical. But anyways, you know, like I said, you know, this is why when people ask me, like, oh, why do you have a stainless steel kitchen? Why do you, yada, yada, yada? Well, first of all, not only is the cleanup 7 million times easier, not only is the cleanup 7 million times easier, but it's also a lot more sterile. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, come on. You know, Jesus Christ. You know, so, Jesus Christ. So anyways, so, you know, there's like a lot of reasons. All right, let me see. Let me get my mouse pad all the way over here. Yeah, probably better. Okay. But, yeah, I mean, you know, so, what was that? All right, so, now normally, I would save this for some stock or some whatever, but honestly, I don't see myself making any kind of vegetable stock anytime soon, and this is just going to be rolling around in my fridge. Whatever, and there's not really much I want to do with this, right? So, some people would actually cut this up and fry it up with the broccoli. I'm not one of those guys, so I'm not going to do that. Sorry. All right, I'm not. I don't like broccoli that much. All right, so like I said, you know, we just had to make something to go along. All right, and then what we're going to do here is just flip this bad boy up. All right, give it a quick little wash with the knife. Okay. Yeah, so again, like that green rag that I have over here, you know, this is basically Clorox rag, okay? And in professional kitchens, what they do, you know what I mean? When you're working with like a lot of raw chicken, a lot of raw products, a lot of things like that, things that could be a little bit more dangerous. Man, fucking dogs out there. Hold on a second, 1 second. So loud. Sorry. I know. You know what? I should have played some music. I forgot about the whole music thing. By the way, let me know. What do you guys think? Do you guys like music in the background or not? I don't know if you guys even missed it at all. I know I've asked you guys that question already. Gotten some mixed answers. I like the music a little bit. Man, I need something. There we go. Maybe I'll just use this. Boom. There we go. There we go. Boom. Okay. Sorry. Just want to make sure get that camera going up there so you guys get the full view. I forgot what I was saying, but Anywho's. All right, so we're just letting that soak over there. So we're gonna just stir fry the broccoli. That's all we're gonna be doing. All right. So what are we gonna stir fry it with? Just a little garlic, a little oil, maybe a little soy sauce. We'll see. All right. And again, this is what I encourage you guys to do. You know, we're gonna have recipes. Again, we're gonna have recipes on a lot of these things, but some of these things, the recipe is gonna be a little fluid. Because again, it's going to depend on many things. It's going to be depending on what you guys can get yourselves, what you have over there available, and what you can make work with. Okay, right now, this barbecue chicken recipe that we're going to be making is plenty. All right, for you guys. You know, you guys might eat this with a box of mac and cheese, you know, some instant mashed potatoes or some real mashed potatoes, some other vegetable of your choice, and yada, yada, yada. Today, we're just going to make a quick little stir-fry broccoli, something, again, healthy that you guys can enjoy, and bada bing, bada boom. So we're going to do that, okay? We're going to make the chicken, we're going to make the broccoli, and we'll see. You know what? Maybe I'll stir fry some potatoes as well. You know, let's cook. You know what? Let's do that. Let's cook some potatoes. All right. So let's get that going real quick. All right. Okay. So we got these two big bad boys right here. These two potatoes. Okay. And yeah, I think we'll make a little. No, you know what? Just potatoes. All right. We're just gonna do potatoes. So what we're gonna do is get these potatoes, and then we're gonna cook them in here. So I bought this brand new pan. It's like some ceramic type thing. It's not that Teflon stuff, you know, that Teflon stuff that's like really, you know, bad for you. So this is supposed to be good for you. So I don't know. We'll see. So anyway, shout out to, I want to give a quick shout out to everybody out there. And, you know, I want to make sure you guys all know I'm here, queer. All right, so let's see. We got Pedro. We got Lodak. We got Harry Johns. Super bot there. Oh man, by the way, yeah, you know what? I forgot. Let me there, Lodak there. I made you see, look, I'm upgrading here, so I got the whole tablet. This tablet is so old. Anyways, Lodak, I just made you a wrench. I gave you a wrench, all right? So go ahead, ban away, knock yourself out. I know there's a bunch of bots. We got Connie, we got Cindy, we got Chris, we got, who else we got in there? Hivloco. Pedro says, you heard that Merida has the honor of the first having the Cannabis Cafe. Yeah, I don't know, man. All that stuff's up in the air. We'll see when it's actually, you know, doing a thing. You know, I might go check it out, I might not. You know what I mean? We'll go from there. But you know, right now it's still too early on all that. You know, we'll see. We'll play it by ear. You know what I mean? Like, but yeah, you know what I mean? I've heard of that. I've heard of stores popping up and stuff like that. But they're not, you know, heavily advertised. So, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I don't want to be, you know, sending people there or getting myself in trouble or anything like that. All right. So we're just going to give a quick wash to these potatoes. I'm not going to put the camera on my head. But yeah, by the way, so we're just going to get the you know, same scrubby brush that we use for other things to cook with, all right? Nothing crazy, and we're going to just wash these really quick, all right? Nothing nuts. All right? Going to wash them. And we're going to pop them, all right? Right here. So just a little water and a little soap, okay? On the potato, and you're like, what? What do you mean water and soap? Bro, do you know where these fucking things grow? Huh? Do you even know what? Do you even know where they grow? By the way, I'm gonna take these sandals off. I had these sandals on because I'm always barefoot in my own kitchen. And it was actually cold today. So you're probably wondering, wait, how cold is it? I literally live in the Mexican jungle. For anyone out there that doesn't know, I live in the Mexican jungle, and it's cold, man. It's cold, and you're probably thinking, well, how cold could it possibly be? It's like 71 degrees. I know. I know some of you people are like, what? I fucking hate you. You fucking wanna... Yeah, well, look, it's cold when you're used to like 100-degree weather, okay? Or 95-degree weather with a lot of humidity. 71 degrees is actually pretty freaking cold, all right? But it's not cold. I know it's not cold, all right? But All right, so let's just get to this. All right, so let me see. I think it'll be better if let's move this camera. Let's see. Hold on. I'm not sure if you guys can see. Maybe not. There we go. Let's try that. There we go. Okay. Ta-da! 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 Alright, let me see. Maybe... Okay. Yeah, because I don't know what you guys can see or not see. I'm guessing you guys don't miss the music. Mashed potatoes goes really well with barbecue chicken. No, I wholeheartedly agree. I think mashed potatoes would be great. But we've been eating a lot of mashed potatoes in recent days, weeks, so we're, you know, kind of mashed potatoed out for now. You know what I mean? So, you know, that's what we're going to roast the potatoes. But the thing is, it's like, you know, again, we're budget cooking and budget eating. And so with that being said, your potatoes are a major component to cheap eating. You know, potatoes are nutritious, they fill you up, and they are cheap. All right, so again, you know, they help the Irish survive a potato famine, right? Okay, so look, guys, I'm just gonna keep this simple. All right, we're just gonna dice these guys up, nothing crazy, and we're gonna, you know, not just dice them up, but then we're gonna cook them slowly with some olive oil and, you know, again, or some spices, all right, some herbs and the spices. All right, so try to cut them uniformly. But it doesn't really matter. You know, the whole idea of cutting everything like perfect is, you know, the whole chef stuff. You know what I mean? Like, oh, you know, to make it look pretty, and you know, there's cool. You know, there is value in that perfection. Don't get me wrong. I'm sure you guys know that. But the idea, really, here, when cooking, like, you know, why people like, the reason people like rustic cooking so much, like, which is what I prefer to do, or home cooking, is because of all the little imperfections within everything. So as you guys can see, you know, look at the imperfections in each potato there. You know what I mean? Look how different they all are. And so a lot of people are like, oh, but that's not good. They're all going to cook unevenly. That's the point. You know what I mean? This one's going to be extra. Okay, so of all of them, once they're all done cooking, this is going to be the most crispy. This is going to be the second most crispy. This is going to be the third most crispy, and things like that. All levels are crispy. And they all have different flavors, even though they're the same freaking potato cooked in the same freaking ingredients. But yet, they all taste somewhat different. You're welcome for some knowledge, right? So look, again, guys, why I'm doing this, because, you know, this channel is because, you know what? I'd rather be dropping nuggets of knowledge like that, right? I'm kind of done with the other shit. If you follow my drift. And again, there is beauty and flavor to be had in the imperfections of all these things. You know what I mean? So that's another thing too. Even if you mess up and you cut this one maybe a little too thin or too thick, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Like, really. So, I mean, it doesn't, you know what I mean? But in reality, you know, for the most part, it doesn't. You know, really, especially when it comes to just, you know, what we're doing here. Nothing crazy. So, as you guys, you know, as I separated this little, well, whatever, you can't see it. I don't have my head helmet cam on, but whatever. You know, you already got the drift of it, all right, of what I was doing there. All right, that's it. And then just cut out any little bad parts, undesirables that you're not going to want to eat. And I mean, that's it. Simple. It's very simple. And that's it. So now, what, like, a lot of people will just straight up will get this and start like cooking it or whatever. It's like, I'm not that guy. Hold on, let me fix something here. I'm on the fence if I play a little music. I kind of want to play a little music, man. Oh, too loud. But I don't know if you guys can hear. Let me know if the music's coming through or not. Just want to have a little something in the background, you know? Too quiet. All right, so let's wash these potatoes. So, you know, these potatoes, just quickly wash them. And that's it. quick little wash to that, and we're good to go. See some comments. Maybe Jose can bake some cookies for the first cannabis. No, I'm not gonna. I'm baking cookies for me and my friends. All right. If you come down to visit, I'll bake some cookies for you. That's it. All right. So what we're doing here. This depends on the potato you have. Sorry, I know I'm off camera. Hey, over here. But this is super simple. You know, what we're doing there with the potatoes is just washing them. You know, there's a lot of, depending on the potato, depending on the amount of starch it's gonna have. So wash off, you know, the potato, you know, meaning, you know, kind of, you know, fill this guy with water. Here, hold on. You know, fill this guy with water, all right? And then, you know, kind of give a quick little wash, fill it with water again, a little wash until you get the water that's clear. You see how it's clear? All right? Otherwise, you know what I mean? If I would have just put water in this would have been very, very cloudy. And all that starch, albumin, all that stuff would have still been in there. So this way, you know what I mean? You're washing that part off. Because it's not that it's bad, but it's bad for cooking. You know what I mean? It's not good for the cooking process. It doesn't help. All right? It makes it, you know, that's all that gumminess and the stickiness. You know, we're gonna fry some potatoes in a pan. You know, we're trying to keep it not go crazy. In fact, I think what we're gonna do here, maybe. You see, I bought these cast iron skillets, but I'm not convinced, man. I don't know if they're good or not. I want to use them, but I want my shit to taste good. You know what I mean? By the way, let me know about that music. Is it too loud? Music's good? Good. Awesome. Thank you. Yeah, because like later on when I was playing it, you know, when I was playing back the episode the other day, I noticed that it wasn't. Is the GoPro dead already? Oh, the GoPro's already dead. All right. Let me see. I think we'll pop this in the background. We'll pop this in the background for now. We'll just have some random. Oh my god, where's the mouse there? Hopefully it doesn't overpower the system too much. There we go. Alright, so we just got some other random video. I'm still trying to figure out this whole, you know, structure thing or what I'm going to be doing with this whole thing here, but whatever. Okay. Let me see. Okay. Alright. So, again, yeah, I want to use this, but I'm also kind of scared. You know what I mean? So, see, it's like, this is the black stuff that keeps like coming off of it. I'm not convinced. Let me see. Let me try. I'm not convinced. You know what? I'm gonna ask you guys. What do you guys think? You think I should use a cast iron skillet to make my roasted potatoes, or you think I should make it in the new fancy fondue thing? You know what I think I should play over here? I got a better idea. Let me play, I guess we'll play that. Let's see how many Jose's we can put on screen. But anyways, if you guys haven't seen the channel yet, you guys already know that I already have tomorrow's recipe ready to go, Wednesday's recipe, and Thursday's recipe. And basically, by the time the weekend hits, you're gonna know what I'm gonna be cooking the following week, so you guys can cook along with me. I know today was the first episode, and we're just you know, starting off what you would call it, you know, kind of a dry run over here. You guys some of you guys knew what I was gonna cook, some of you didn't. But for tomorrow, if you want to cook with me, it's no excuses. In fact, we have the beans ready to go, okay? So I got the beans and we're gonna put these in water before the end of the episode, okay? Get ready for tomorrow. So that way tomorrow when you guys show up, well, you guys are already gonna be ready to go. So, all right, let me see. Let's see what the poll says. Hopefully, seems like nobody is taking the poll seriously. Anyways, we'll figure out if we get any votes. I know there's people there, but anyways, if there's any votes coming in for what you guys want me to use, let me know, and we'll go. But again, we can go with this pan's an easy pan. You know, definitely non-stick. Definitely not gonna have a problem with this. And then we got this guy, which again, I haven't used it. I just kind of got this brand new, so I really don't know what the situation is with this. Man, I think it's gonna be too distracting to have my dumb ass up there again. We need to have some other kind of cooking video. We'll figure that out later. We'll just leave that for now, I guess. Not that Oh, I know what I can play. Oh, I should have set that up earlier. Damn it. I failed. Alright, we'll just leave this. Alright, okay. Sorry, just too distracting. And see, that's why you gotta have everything set up, because otherwise it's gonna be impossible to get. So I think we just leave it like that. I think it's fine. We're good. Okay. Skillet is not big enough, I think. No, yeah, I think it's fine. It's fine. You know what? Oh, you mean this skillet might not be big enough? Nah, we'll see. In fact, let's drain this real quick. Alright. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna double check, right? We're gonna see, right? We're gonna see. This is how we check. So look, this pan is just big enough, alright? Let's try it with this guy. See, it's too big for this one. So what we can do, see, I do have a real cast iron here. Maybe, you know what? Let's just do this one. I think it'll be better to go here. Do it with the actual Big Mama Jamma, the normal size, right? So we'll just do that. So let me get that going because that's gonna take a minute. So let me just get. It'll be easier to do it there. So, in fact, I don't need this pan at all today. So let's just keep this guy down here. All right. So let's heat this bad boy up. Again, not too crazy. We don't have to go insane. So what we're gonna do is actually we're gonna put this back in the bowl, okay? All right. Put this back in the bowl. By the way, great observation there, Lodak. That's why you're my assistant director overseas. My overseas director. By the way, I got the GoPro going. Let me just turn this off. I don't want to waste the battery on it. I got the GoPro, but there's no need to have a third camera at the moment. So, right? I mean, we got 1, 2. How many cameras we need? Okay. So while we're putting this back in the bowl, well, so we can just season it real quick, man. You know what I mean? Let's just season this bad boy up, all right? I think you can, there you go. Boom, you guys can see that. So, all right, what we're gonna do, let's season this guy. So again, we're gonna just season this simple, all right? We're gonna keep it super simple. Ingredient number 1, the most important ingredient. First of all, real important ingredient, olive oil, all right? We need this to stick, all right? So things stick only to wet things. Yeah, I know. I said it. All right, so we're gonna simply, not only is it already wet, but now they're greasy. They're extra wet, all right? I think it might be better to... Not quite sure it's too much, too bright, too whatever. You guys can see. All right, simple, all right? But the real ingredient, yeah, see now this thing's in the way. I think it's fine. I think you guys can get what I'm doing there. Right? There we go. Okay. So then, and the real ingredient here, salt. You need a lot of salt, man. These are potatoes. Okay? Salt. So just mix this. Okay. Hold on one second. Amorcito, ¿puedes abrirle la rejita al lado aquí para que pueda dar la vuelta? In 1 second, I'll wash my hands here real quick. What happened, Gizmo? Hold on. I think Gizmo wants to... Never mind. Anyways, I got my hands all greased up there. I didn't even think that through. Anyways, but yeah, but I did want to get all that on there because I can toss the rest, alright? So, we're gonna add some pepper. In the meantime, we're heating up, okay? The cast iron skillet back there. Alright. Just some oregano. In fact, that's it. Just gonna add some oregano. Nothing. Nothing. Tossing the potatoes. Nothing beyond that. I do like pepper. Okay, a little bit more oregano, but that's it. Yeah, nothing. I don't want to overseason these guys. All right, so that's it. All right, and then we got this hot cast iron skillet over here. In fact, let me see if I can. Oh, you know what? Yeah, that's it. All right, hold on. Let me get the. GoPro here. Yeah, now I want to get the GoPro going real quick, and I want to show you guys, from that point of view, right? Shout out to all you guys out there. See, the music helps in the background. You see, I'm gonna talk 24 hours a day. So yeah, I mean, I gotta change the battery on this bad boy soon, but in the meantime, let's drain the juice all the way out. Let's just at least get this guy in position here. You know how we do. So yeah, what we're gonna do, so I'm just gonna get that camera on here so you guys can see and get a better view of the situation. So it's getting really hot. We gotta hurry up. Come on, there we go. All right, so I'm gonna go to the full screen so you guys can see what's up in there. All right. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna add some oil to this, all right? Just some oil so it doesn't stick too much. Now you're saying, oh my God, it's smoking. That's not good. Well, no, it's fine, especially when it comes to like something like oil, especially olive oil. There's liquid, there's water in there, all right? So that's water that's evaporating, and now, all right, and that's also water that's evaporating in there, guys. All right, that's also water that's evaporating. Remember, with the water, the potatoes were wet and all that shit. And so we're just gonna give them a quick little stir in there. But as you see, immediately it's gonna bring that temperature down and kind of hold it at a nice little yummy temperature. And then that's it. You know, these are overboard, potato overboard, overboard. And that's it. Simple, simple. So we're just gonna let these guys rocking in there. In fact, let's take it to the next level. Let's take it to the next level. I got a secret ingredient here. You're like, what is that? What the hell is this? You wanna know what this is? Pork fat. I wish you could hear that. Smell that. So now we're gonna add some pork fat to this son of a bitch. Alright? Now we're talking. Now we are talking. So that's gonna add an extra level of freaking flavor. It's gonna take it to the next level, all right? And that's it, man. You know, the ingredients are fairly simple here. You know what I mean? It's just potatoes. You need fat, all right? You need a lot of fat, and then just a little bit of oregano, a little salt, a little pepper, and my God. I mean, what else do you need? So that's it. We're just gonna let these guys ride and do their thing. In fact, I should look at the chicken. Uh-oh. No, I think we're all right. So look at that. Look at the chicken. Okay, we went a little overboard there. I took a little too long. Took just a bit too long to get them out. That's okay. As you guys can see, look at. You guys can see that. Okay, look at the flavor. All right, that's building there. Okay, look at all that. Okay, so look at. Remember, you don't want to necessarily eat that fat. It's just there to again, so it's chicken cooked in its own fat. All right. So I'm using this metal spoon here to kind of like take it off. But again, look, honestly, guys, the reason I do it like this is because I'm not really eating that skin. To tell you the truth, you know what I mean? That skin is just there to kind of protect the skin, honestly, from burning. All right. I mean, yeah, from burning, the skin. So I was wondering, I mean, the bottom part of the skin, you know, the flesh. That's what I meant to say. Is there to really keep the flesh from burning more than anything else, all right? Protect the skin is there to protect the under flesh, all right? Hot. Now I'm gonna put this on medium, all right? Low. I'm lowering it. But as you guys can see, look at all that flavor, all right? That's just chicken. See, and that's what I mean. This one, it got stuck, which is fine. It's not bad. Like I said, we're not really going to be eating the skin. It's just there to kind of protect it. But this chicken is almost done, you know. But I like to keep going. I mean, it's again, you know, it's not, you know, we don't want to burn it by any stretch of the imagination. That's not what we're trying to do here. But see, look, it's nice and crispy there. But you know, you don't want to be eating all that chicken fat. You know what I mean? That's not good. You know? Okay? In fact, what we can do is use the just a, well, I don't want to mix. I already added some pork fat in there. Okay, so as you know what? I think we're just gonna take all the skin off here. Fuck it. We're not gonna be eating the skin anyway. Let's just take all that skin off so that way it can kind of evenly burn or whatever. Okay. And we're just taking. So again, this chicken's cooked. It's already done. But I want it to kind of cook a little more. Now I'm leaving the skin in the pan right now because there's still fat there, and that fat will help kind of keep rendering and kind of keep the thing moist. All right. Let me put this over here. So now, speaking of moist, you know what we're doing is just again moistening the top, okay, with that oil, that fat. All right. Since remember we took that off. Okay. So it doesn't dry, all right? We don't want it to dry out. That's not what we want. We just want it to, so we're soaking up some of that grease there, all right? And we're gonna just let it cook a little bit more, only so that it just browns on the top, okay? That's what we're looking for. I just wanted a little brown on the top. Okay? And this was being cooked at like 375 degrees, give or take. All right. So I turned this down. All right. We got this on. Just remember, these are potatoes. They take a while to cook. You don't want them to burn or stick. Okay. Give them a little. All right. Give them a little tossy-do, toss. All right. So we just want them to just cook nice and gently, all right? Shout out to Lodak, you know, for the suggestion to use a bigger pan. Thank you very much. Yeah, so we got some questions coming in. Music is good. Oh, music stopped. I have no music. Hello? Oh, okay. Just want to make sure. I hate when the music stops. Gizmos hates it too. There you go. Anyways, questions. Do stores in your area sell iron skillets? Alright, so we're gonna. Hold on a second. Am I moving it the right way? I hate this delay on the camera. Come on. See it better. Let's turn this up a little bit more. Alright, so I was being asked if they sell cast iron skillets out here in this part of Mexico, whatever. And so yes and no. Yes, I mean you can find them, but they're a little hard to get. Alright, so I want to make sure. So, yeah, I could get them, but they're hard to get. So, I got some cast iron that people have given to me from the USA, and it's great because, you know, they use a lot there, a lot more. But then this, that's what I'm saying. This cast iron is a little sus, a little suspicious, you know, sus, you know what I mean? Like it's, I'm not quite sure. But anyways, I bought this here, along with another small one, and along with this one. And I'm cooking on this and kind of trying to keep it seasoned, you know? Yeah, it came from some weird manufacturer. I don't know where. I think it was America, but still, not something I've heard of. And whatever, it is what it is. So, but it's no big deal. It works. Okay. So, and that's what counts, right? So, all right, let's go to all three cameras there. Boom. Okay. Gizmo says hi. Okay, so what we're gonna do real quick over here is, in fact, can you bring the? Oh, I'll do it over here. That's okay. See, again, this is why I love this kitchen. I can make a mess. No big deal. Okay, so what we're doing here, I think you guys can see, is like, you see how we have this? All right, so we're just basically, you see, we're lifting. Okay, we're lifting this out, okay? I am not dumping it in there. Why? I'm gonna tell you why in a second, all right? Move it over here. So now, you know, we're gonna dump this water, okay? This water we're dumping. And that's dirty water. And then with the remaining, so again, you saw what I did there, right? Where I lifted it off the top and I just put it. Now we're gonna rinse this, okay? Now we're gonna rinse this off. All right. Just a quick little rinse. That's it. It's a quick little rinse, right? Nothing crazy. All right. Now, but the reason we did that is because let me use a wooden spoon. I think a wooden spoon would be better here. But anyways, the reason we did that is because all that, all the salt and all the dead bacteria, all that, the dirt, anything that's on there, on the broccoli that we're trying to wash off, is going to sink to the bottom. So the idea, the idea with all that is to, if you dump the whole thing out, then all that bacteria, all that dirt, all that stuff that you washed off is now you're literally dumping it on top because you're dumping the broccoli, and then all that stuff that was on the bottom is not going to be on the top. As opposed to you just lifting it up. You know what I mean? All that stuff settles to the bottom of the water and you're good to go. You know what I mean? And then you just give a quick little rinse of the broccoli, you set it here to the side, and that's it. It's easy. Alright? Now, we're just going to give this thing a quick stir fry later. Alright? With some garlic and just a few ingredients, and that's it. Nothing crazy. Alright, so see, these guys are soaking up that fat nice and good. Let me throw a little, I feel like I want to throw a little more olive oil in there. Just like a teaspoon of oil. Nothing crazy. Just to make sure they're all nice and coated. Alright, we're going to leave them there. Okay. Throw this guy back in there. Okay, so we already got the potatoes going, and now what we're going to do is just finish up the broccoli, and we're going to get some barbecue sauce, alright? So, super quick and easy. Alright, so the potatoes, let's just turn them down a little further. The chicken is coming along nicely. Again, it's been literally an hour right now, okay? So it's been about an hour since we initially put the chicken in there, okay? Okay. Anyway, shout out to everyone out there. Okay, oh yeah, so let's get the garlic. So again, we don't need much. A little bit goes a very long way. Alright, so especially for this. So we're just gonna use two little cloves of garlic. That's it, nothing insane. You already know the little smash trick, right? To smash it. And you see, look, this is like real garlic. You see, it's like dirt on it and stuff, so we gotta like go wash it. This ain't like that fake garlic you get at the Walmart. This shit's coming from somebody's something, right? so we got that going in the background. So again, we just a quick little chop to this, nothing, okay? Again, this is for a little flavor, okay? Okay, and now for the barbecue sauce, you know, honestly, you have various choices as to what you can do when it comes to the barbecue sauce. You can make your own, all right, a simple, quick little barbecue sauce, okay? Or you can just buy your own, you know what I mean? Just buy a bottle of barbecue sauce and use that. Either or. Okay? So, again, it doesn't really matter. I was thinking of making my own barbecue sauce. You know, it's just really a few ingredients. So let's do that. It's only gonna take a few minutes. All right? Okay. So we're just gonna set this garlic here to the side. We don't need the dirty anymore pans for that. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually turn off the chicken because it's already done. I don't want that thing to overcook, all right? I definitely don't want it to overcook. And then what we're gonna be doing is that we're gonna be making a quick little barbecue sauce and then brushing it on top and then just kind of caramelizing it and we're boom, done. So, in the meantime, we gotta finish the rest of the meal, right? So let me turn this back. So I'm gonna have this in the back here. It'll be easier. I think I'm gonna turn this off here. So yeah, you know, I'm trying to get this not to stick too much. I'm gonna keep more of an eye on it, but whatever. It'll be fine. It's gonna be very delicious. You know, potatoes are always very delicious and easy to cook. Okay, so we got that back there. So let's just make a quick little barbecue sauce, all right? So let's just do that. All right, so you guys can see there. All right, boom. Okay. You guys can see there. There. So again, we're just gonna add a few ingredients to this, all right? We got some honey. By the way, if you guys have any suggestions, let me know, and we'll add them in there together. All right, so we got a few things in here. All right, so we got some hoisin sauce. All right, we got some ketchup. All right, we got some brown sugar. So we're gonna get all that going. You know what? Let me use this. Okay. So let's get some hoisin sauce in here. So again, you know, you already know barbecue sauce is sweet. All right. So we're gonna stick with that, the sweet concept behind this, and we don't need much. We need a little bit. If we want more barbecue sauce, I got a bottle in the fridge. All right, just making enough to cover these guys. All right, we got some ketchup in there. All right, we got a little honey. Yeah, this is not rocket science. You can literally add whatever the hell you want. Some good honey. Local honey. No garlicky. I wonder why. All All right. Add some sugar in there. You guys can see. Yeah, you guys can see. Nothing crazy, man. Just mix all this together. So, you know, people go, you know, you can go overboard on this. You know, you can make like a proper barbecue sauce, and you can cook it, you know, to melt all that together and shit like that. But I mean, come on. You know, we're making easy home meals, things you can do at home. Again, you can probably just get the sauce, the barbecue sauce from the fridge and use that. But this has less chemicals in it. There's only a little bit of chemicals from the ketchup. Assuming you even use this ketchup, maybe use something that's more organic. But everything else is, you know, honey, sugar, nothing crazy. If there's anyone out there, let me see, any other ingredients, you know what I mean? You guys think I could add in there? You know what? Let's add a little bit of rice wine vinegar. A little bit of vinegar. Something. Okay, so just a tad in there. Alright. That'll help. Always a good addition. And then that's it. I mean, it's very simple. And then what we're going to do is just brush this over the top of the chicken. So what we're going to do is, like, let's take out the chicken real quick. Alright, and then I kind of like let it rest for a minute. Okay, so here's the chicken. Here's the chicken. Look at that. Okay. Look at that. Nice, huh? Nice. In fact, I think you can see it there, right? On the big GoPro camera there. You can see it there on the side, under the chat. These potatoes are coming along nicely. Shouldn't be sticking so much, but whatever. It's okay, we'll figure that out later. Kristen says it smells like oregano. She says hi. No, I'm not gonna move. All right. So let's get back to regular camera here. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is just set the barbecue sauce aside. All right, next to the chicken. Let's turn the oven back on because I turned it off for a minute. I should have just taken off the chicken. So let me just turn the oven back on real quick. Okay. We got the oven back on, and that's it. We got the barbecue sauce going. So let's just put all this stuff away real quick. Wait, hold on. Where is it? Oh, I got it there. Hold on. Oh, another hand. We'll talk later. So anyways, yeah, we got the full camera so you can see out there. Hold on, let me... There we go. Okay. Now it's just me. You saw a little behind the scenes. Now we went a little... we broke the matrix there. That was behind the scenes there, behind the curtain. Alright, so we're just going to put all this stuff away. Again, kind of keep it clean, right? You know, keep it clean. Clean kitchen. As clean as we can. Okay. So we got the barbecue sauce already done. Alright. And now we're gonna move on. Now we're gonna move on to the broccoli. Alright, so let's just do the broccoli real quick. So the broccoli is gonna be crazy simple. Alright guys, super crazy simple. Again, you can use this in any pan that you got. But we're gonna go with the big boy, Big Daddy that I was talking to you guys about, all right? Because we're just gonna go for a quick stir fry. That's it, all right? So in this case, we're not going to use olive oil, so let me put this guy away. We're not using oregano. We're not using thyme. So let's just put all these guys away. You know, clean kitchen. All right. But what are we going to use? We're going to use some peanut oil and some sesame oil. All right. In fact, let me get the sesame seeds out. Clean up a little bit more. Get all this shit out the way. All right. Hold on a second. Oye, ¿tú tienes hambre? Bueno, yo voy a tener hambre. ¿Qué quieres comer? All right, yeah, just talking to the producer of, come here, hey, there she is. So, hey, hold on, I'll move a little bit more there. Hey! Oh, yeah, mira, this way. Hey! We're coming to you in HD out here. Anyway, so, yeah, so she's gonna have, I was asking her if she was hungry yet, and she says, yes, right? Always hungry, all right? So, I'm gonna make her a nice little, plate, all right? Once we're done, and she can have some yummies, all right? But in the meantime, we gotta finish up here, all right? So we're gonna make the 3 separate dishes and kind of like put them all together into one main dish, all right? All right. Now, all right. So, ¿tú vas a la tiendita, tú dices?
Yo voy a la panadería.
Ah, ok. Tráeme dulce para después. Unos pan de queso, algo así, okay? All right. So real quick, yeah, she's going to the bakery real quick. I was like, hey, can you bring me some fat guy stuff, please? All right, so real quick, let's just keep stirring these guys. All right, there we go. Look at that, nice and crispy. All right, these guys are basically done. These guys are done. Got a few overboard there. No big deal. Look at that. Man, these look so good. So good, so yummy. In fact, let me toss a little bit extra olive oil in there, just in case. Just a little bit. This is like less than a teaspoon. Okay, just a little bit, just to wet them up a little bit more. Okay, but that's it. I mean, these guys are done. All right, we're just gonna let them ride a little bit longer, and we're good to go. So now we're moving on. Hopefully, the camera doesn't die on me. So, we're gonna stir fry the broccoli real quick, all right? All right, so we're gonna stir fry the broccoli, and that's it. Start serving everything up. In fact, let me start getting the barbecue chicken ready. So let's just do that real quick. Oh, hot. So again, we just make sure, it's not stuck. Okay. I'm balancing this guy on my coffee cup here. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Actually, I can see an accident already about that. Man, I need better. That's a good way to. Hold on a second. Hey. Yeah, sorry with the camera angle stuff. Got Gizmo over there crying. There we go. Okay. So real quick, all right. So what we're gonna do here is very quickly and simply, you know, we're gonna get this, okay, and we're gonna just pop it on top. That's it. Nothing crazy, all right? Okay. Nice little thick crust, all right? And that's it. Nothing to it. Boom. Boom. Now we're gonna stick this guy back in the oven. Chris is like, I want my. Oh, wait, stop crying. Mom will be back in a minute. Jesus Christ. All right. We're gonna stick this guy in the oven. Hold on a second. Let me let this guy out. Hey. This guy, freaking guy. Yeah, but Christian just goes out to the store real quick and he's like he's never seen her leave before. Okay, we're done with the potatoes. Alright, yeah. Oh yeah, there you go. Okay, so real quick, what we're gonna do is we're gonna switch cameras so you guys can get. Oh no! At the worst possible time the camera dies. Okay. Alright, so let me just switch the camera on this, alright? Because I know you guys want to see what's going on. So. I turned the oven down, alright, on. I turned the oven down on the chicken because I don't want it to burn. I just wanted to just start caramelizing a little bit and all that good stuff. Okay? So in the meantime, I gotta switch out the battery on the GoPro. By the way, so you guys are probably wondering, why do I use the GoPro? Because the GoPro's quality is not as good. I need to get a better GoPro. Again, I need to upgrade a few things on my equipment over here. You know, one day at a time. But anywho's, the whole idea with the GoPro is because it's portable. You know what I mean? Like, again, no wires. All the other ones, unfortunately, need a wire. But on top of that, this camera is also, it's a freaking GoPro. You know what I mean? Like, this thing has, if you guys have watched other previous episodes, this thing has fallen in like brownie batter. It's you know, I have it over the hot, insane kitchen over here regularly, and I could go on, and this thing takes licking and keeps on ticking. So that's why, honestly, I need a GoPro. Also, I can strap it to my head. You know, so it has so many advantages to it. And so I got a GoPro 7, but the GoPro 7 can only stream at 720p. Bummer. But the ones above that, they can stream at 1080p, which is great because you're watching me in 1080p, by the way. I know, it looks good, right? I'm sure it looks even better than what I think it looks. Because I fixed some things in the whatchamacallit there. But anywho, I digress, alright? By the way, if you want your I Digress t-shirts, you can, there's a link down below so you can get your own I Digress t-shirt. Alright, so yeah, we gotta hook this guy up real quick. Give me uno segundo, por favors, thank you very much. I think, yeah, we're gonna leave that camera there for now. So, we got Great Gizmo out there right now. And Gizmo is a freaking beast. This guy's out of control, man. That's okay, in a good way. It's not a bad thing. Alright, so we're just going to connect the GoPro because I want to give you guys the bird's eye view here of what's going on. All right, so I had to turn everything off real quick. All right, we're gonna get started. So yeah, this is the part that's the not easy part of everything I'm doing here. Because as you guys can see, you know, right at the pivotal moment, that's when the camera goes off. As I get better at this, you know, I'll also get better at camera management and battery management when it comes to things like the GoPro, but you know, we're getting there. But yeah, right now I want to show you, you know, one of the most pivotal moments here. So I'm gonna make sure we're going. So I gotta, like, you know, can reconnect to this whole thing, and it takes a minute. There we go. It don't take that long. I cut the time back on setting that up a long time. I remember it used to be way more difficult. I was able to figure it out with my tech know-how, you know, for real. So I just took it upon myself to like get that shit done, and we got it done. All right, boom, here we go. Hopefully you guys can see here on time. So I turned this off, but I'm turning it back on, and I'm gonna tell you why in a second. It's because, as you guys can see, it got stuck to the bottom. Nothing wrong with that. That's flavor. All right, but look at how yummy and crispy these potatoes are. Holy guacamole. Holy guacamole. Those are good. Okay, so what we're gonna do now, all right, so what we're gonna do is that we're gonna serve these guys up, okay? All right, so we're gonna serve it up, but I'm also, the reason I'm keeping this camera on is so you guys can see what I'm doing, all right? The next step, okay, so we're gonna put these guys in here. But in order to clean this pan, all right, we gotta clean this guy, right? Now look at these potatoes, man. How delicious is that? How delicious is that, man? Look at that. Okay, we're gonna put these to the side, and we're gonna take a closer look in a minute. Okay? But in the meantime, we gotta clean this guy. So what we're gonna do, first of all, turn the heat up all the way. But then what we're gonna do is get some water. Not a lot of water, just enough water, and then that water, okay, is gonna start, you know, helping you dissolve all that, okay? Because, you know, you don't want to be scrubbing that with a wire brush. I mean, you could if you had to, but you know, the idea is to, like, you see how it's already coming off naturally? Okay, so let that ride for a minute. In the meantime, this pan's already hot, as you guys can see. It made a noise. So what we're gonna do is get, you know, some sesame oil and, all right, and some, we're gonna mix them together here. Remember, this is flavor, guys, all right? So we're gonna mix these guys together. So we got, again, yeah, sesame seed oil. All right. Smells delicious. All right, so now what we're gonna do is add this garlic. I thought it was a lot harder. Well, it's okay. It's fine. It's actually better. It's better at this temperature. So. Overboard. So yeah, I mean, basically now it smells so good in here. So yeah, basically all we're doing is just frying this up, and now we're gonna add the broccoli up in here. Okay, super easy, guys. Super easy. All right. Now, we don't want this broccoli to burn, all right, at all. And not just the broccoli, we don't want the garlic to burn either. So what we're gonna do now is add a little bit of soy sauce, all right, add a little bit of water, okay. And that's gonna help steam it a little bit, okay. So you'll be able to steam it. All right, let me turn this off for now. All right, I have this on high over here. So now this is going to help steam it a little bit. that can cook. Okay, so we got a little. Let me see. Man, this sucks, you know, because I was looking in the kitchen and I forgot I don't have any wine. We drank it all during New Year's. Fuck. Okay, but it's okay. It's okay. I just want an acid, all right? A nice acid to go. And here, let me clean this fucking shit. All right, so a nice little acid. So it's fine. What we're gonna do is we're gonna add a little bit of lime juice, okay? A little lime juice, okay? All right. So, I mean, basically, what we're doing there with the lime juice and mixing it together with the soy sauce, that's kind of like a poor man's soju, which is, you know, which is again, it's some lime juice with soy sauce. So we got a little poor man's soju there. Let's add a little bit of. First of all, we need to add salt. Very important. Really? No. See, it's like Monday out here in Mexico. But it's still the holidays, you know, they're still celebrating the holidays. Alright, see, look, you see how it all came off? And see, you do a little scraping with the wooden spoon, for crying out loud, and it's all scraped off. Once you got it all scraped off, that's it, you know, you're good. You can wash it later in a little bit, you know, after I'm done here. I'm not gonna wash it now, in the middle of a show. Let's check on Alright, let's turn the barbecue chicken up here. But anywho, so I wanted to add a little acid, okay? All right, we added some salt, and let's add a little bit of, we got a powdered ginger, why not? All right, and that's it, simple, super simple, nothing, oh yeah, it's a black pepper. Okay. That's it. And so, yeah, now, I mean, basically what we're doing here is letting this thing cook. So, I want this to come up to a heat, to a boil. I want this to, you know, heat up quickly. So what we're going to do is do a trick here, and it's cover the pan. Now, I don't have a full cover, unfortunately, so this will do. I'm going to do this and that, and then this will help. Okay? So... All right, and so what I just did there, you know, with the pan, by covering it, it's gonna help increase the temperature as quickly as possible. How? Because instead of the heat escaping upwards and into the ether, it actually gets trapped within the dome. Look, as I did here, I covered the potatoes. All right, but I don't want to cover them too much, but okay, let me cover them with something else. Let's see. Let's check out the potatoes. Look how they came out. Can you see there? Let me. Look at that. Look at those yummy potatoes. Okay, so we're gonna cover them up. All right, for a minute. I was gonna add a little rum to the broccoli, but because I was really wanted wine. That's not, rum is not gonna, it's just a fucking alcoholic drink. Anyways, by the way, I don't drink at all, much. Okay, so we got the potatoes over here, all right? We got that going, all right? And we got this plate over here set to the side. All right, we're gonna put the broccoli up in here. Okay. Once our broccoli's done, we'll put it on hot. And we got the chicken. So the chicken is doing its thing. Let me see. I got a camera that can see it. Not quite. Let's see. Look at that. I'm gonna turn it up a little bit more. Oh yeah! Oh, I had the wrong camera on, like a dumbass. Oops. Oops. Look at that. How's that looking? So we're just gonna stick this back in the oven. All right. Let it ride out a little further. We're almost done there. I mean, basically, we already got the potatoes done. We're gonna finish the broccoli, and then that's it. You know, we're gonna make a nice little plate for the missus. Sí, no, ¿qué vas a buscar? Sí, sí, ¿qué quiero buscar? ¿Qué quiero buscar? ¿Nada más que cambio? Fíjate. No quiero ir. ¿Tú no quieres ir? Yeah, you don't have to go. It's okay, it's okay. Pero si vas a ir, está bien, me dice, pero no te preocupes. Nada más que me dice para servirte o no. Talking to the producer off camera there. Sorry. Alright, so I can hear this already. Kind of coming to a boil. Alright, so. Gizmo's also patiently awaiting. In fact, again. Hey, bro, what are you doing? Oh, let me give you guys the Gizmo Gizmo cam real quick. Hey, say hi. Say hi. He's shy. He's like, I don't like being on camera. What are you doing to me, man? Okay. So, all right, let's move this, all right? See all that steam? Okay. And look at that. There we go. Mucho better. See, these, it's just having a little, I know why, man. It's because I got the fan. I got the fan on top of me and I forgot about that. Okay, so basically, you know, this is already nice and cooked, okay? We're good to go. So now we're just, you know, we're gonna turn this guy up and so you see how it's getting some color from the soy sauce and the other stuff that we have in there? Okay? But it's still green, it's still nice and green. It's just what should we call it? Sauce and flavor. Okay, so now that's it. We're just gonna now reduce that sauce, alright? That's it. Very simple. That's it. And we got the chicken in the background there. Alright, let me check on you guys here in the chat. Yeah, glad I could help you guys with the tips and all that good stuff. See a lot of you guys on the side chat there. A shout out to everyone. Alright, so yeah, so again, we're just gonna, let's just keep the camera over there for a minute so you guys can see what's going on. Alright, so you guys can see, alright? See, that liquid is reducing. Okay? Smells delicious. So in the meantime, you know, while we wait on that, let's just get the 3 cameras. Let's move the chat for a second. Is that okay? So we got the 3 camera action going. In the meantime, let's start soaking these beans, okay? Let's soak these beans, and we need to soak. So we're just gonna get a big container like this, all right? So tomorrow, remember, tomorrow we're gonna be making the white bean stew, okay? This is a bag. Okay, these are a bag of beans that came from New Orleans from a good friend of ours, from this company here. You can see at the bottom. Okay, you see they're like butter beans, large lima beans, but they're not lima beans. I don't like lima beans very much. These are very, very good. These are white beans. These are just big, heavy, fat white beans. In fact, look, you see? You can see them there. Look at that. Delicious. So, you know, any undesirables like this one, you're just gonna pick them out real quick. It's kind of easier because they're all white, you know. And then you just fill it with water, and that's it. Okay, so let's move to the back camera real quick. Yeah, so I gotta fix this whole thing with the pan back here too, because I mean with the oven, it's like off tilt. You know what I mean? So it's like. All right, so now we're gonna fill this with water. A lot of people ask me, what water do you use? Do you use the faucet water? I'm like, no, I don't use the faucet. By the way, I don't care what country you're in. I don't use that faucet water for anything but washing the dishes and washing my ugly ass. That's it. Other than that, you use the same water that you would use to drink with, all right? So in this case, it's that water. You can see at the bottom right of the screen. All right, we're just gonna fill this up. And then this is gonna soak all that water. If halfway through the process, let's say hours from now, like 8 hours from now, you check on this, okay? And it's soaked up all the water for whatever reason, then just add more water, okay? So you see, ta-da, very easy, okay? So it's gonna start soaking this up. If later on it soaks up all the water, I just add more water. And that's it. So for now, there you go. Okay? So that's it. Now all we do is just set this to the side. So I'm gonna cover it up. Ah, this is so greasy from cooking. The grease kind of goes all the way up and then falls down. All right, so that's it. We're just gonna cover these guys up and put them to the side, and we're good to go. That's ready for tomorrow. That's it. Set it and forget it. Now, tomorrow we got the beans ready to go. Instead of waiting, instead of starting to cook the beans and having it take like 30 hours to cook, it's gonna take a lot less to cook the beans tomorrow. Okay, so let's go to full screen real quick. Actually, let's okay, let's do that. Okay, so look at that. So that's it. I mean, you don't want much more. I mean, you just want enough. You know, like a little bit of liquid in there. All right. All right, so that makes a little bit of a sauce. All right, so that's it. We're done with these guys. All right. Right, let's go here. Smells so good. So good. I gotta get that meme for you guys so you guys can see. Okay, and so now, so that this doesn't stick. Alright. Same technique. I just add some water to the pan, set it to the side real quick. Alright, and I'll clean it when I get a chance. But the water just helps take all that off. Okay, so now let's switch over to this camera. Alright, so you guys can see there. Look how delicious that is. Okay. Let me get some sesame seeds, alright? And yeah, I mean, this is all, it makes it look pretty, but it also does enhance the flavor, you know? So, for sure. That's it. Super simple. Look at that. Okay, so we're gonna put that to the side. All right, so we got the broccoli. All right, so let's just cover this up for a minute so it doesn't get cold. In fact, and then that's it. And then we got the plate so we can make the chicken. So let's. That's it. Let's take the chicken out. We're good to go. Okay, don't forget to turn the oven off, all right? So again, this pan, you know, from the looks of it, let me get this guy out of the way for a minute here. From the looks of it, by the way, can you hear that? Here, can you hear that? All that goodness from the oven. So anyways, all that on the bottom of the pan is like super stuck on there. That's okay. We can clean it up later. You know what I mean? With, again, the same technique, water. All right, like I said. Okay. So now we're gonna start serving this guy up. All right, let's get a nice piece of chicken. Okay. Gizmo's like, oh, chicken, chicken. Okay. Hey, keep it down over there, you guys. All right, I'm gonna serve it with some yummy potatoes. Ya, moncito. Yeah, this son of a bitch. Get out of here. Okay.
Oye, ¿quién te llamó?
We got a nice, delicious. Look at that. Ah, there. Nice little delicious meal. Look at that. Ta-da. How simple was that? In under 2 hours, all right? Basically, in under 2 hours, we were able to make something from scratch. All of it from scratch, all right? How about them apples? All right? From scratch. We went all the way from raw to done. All right? So how about that? Can't beat that. So, here you guys can see better view of everything, I think. All right, we got, no, she's over here, baby. Go that way, this side. Come here, come here. Gizmo, get the hell out of here. So we got Christian over here making her first appearance of the year. She's freezing to death, as you can see. All right, so she's gonna be eating and letting us know how it really is.
Está muy caliente.
Gizmo, get out of here! Get out of here! He was like, I want some. All right, so we got the taste test because,
Papitas.
you know, obviously it's not fair. You know? Obviously it wouldn't be fair, you know, if it's me judging this because I'm obviously going to say it's delicious. So, in case you guys are wondering why she married me. It has nothing to do with the cooking, but it helped.
Ay, el brócoli está delicioso.
Ah, look at that. She is a fan of the broccoli, you see? How simple was that? Guys, this is so easy. Anyone can make it. There's absolutely zero excuses. The only excuse you might have for not doing any of this is the dishes you got to do later. But I mean, come on, nothing good comes easy, right? So, you know, that's why you see Gizmo out here begging like an animal. It's just like, this takes a lot of work for me to, you know, get the food I want. All right, Gizmo. But I think that's it, bro. I mean, bro, get out of here. But I think that's it, guys. I mean, I don't know what else to do. I mean, I was going to make some dessert, depending on if I had time or not. But hey, we were able to finish everything on time, so we're good to go. For dessert, I'm gonna have a Kit Kat and call it a day. And that's it. You know what I mean? So I really hope you guys enjoy this new format that we're doing here, in which we are. Again, I'm trying to make simple cooking videos. Not so simple. Obviously, we're going from beginning to end, but I'm taking things out of the equation. Like, let's say unnecessary dishes, unnecessary moments in time where there's nothing going on, and I could go on and on. We're trying to make this, a good, entertaining show that you can also learn something from, and all that good stuff. So I really hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. The first episode, not only the first episode of the year, but the first episode of officially we're back. You know what I mean? And tomorrow, you already know, we're making a white bean stew. I already got all the ingredients ready. We already got the beans soaking. If you want to check out, if you want to make the beans with me tomorrow, simply go to tomorrow's live stream. Just go to my website. All the info is down below. Okay, I don't know where you're watching this, but if you go to the YouTube channel, you can see the upcoming streams, and you can see even recipes, or at least ingredient lists, so you guys can cook together. So tomorrow we're going to be making a white bean stew. All right, and the first thing that we had to do was soak the beans overnight. So that's what we did today on today's episode, going forward for tomorrow. And then the rest of it we're going to be doing tomorrow together. Now, we're going to just focus on the white bean soup, but if we got time, we're going to make other things, to go with it as well. Just like today. Today we kind of threw together the potatoes and the broccoli. Boom, easy peasy, and we got a full, complete, delicious meal. Again, I even made my own barbecue sauce, and it all took 2 hours, all right? Come on, you really can't beat that. I mean, seriously.
Wow.
Well, maybe you can. I mean, maybe we can have a speed competition one of these days. Anyone out there that wants to, have a little challenge. But I mean, honestly, that reminds me of like the Iron Chef, and they used to do this in an hour. So, and he had a whole crew. So, the more realistic version, which is the home version, this is 2 hours. You can kind of come home and start doing this, you know what I mean? Like, in a sense. So, and like I said, even if you only got time to make the chicken, it's fine. For example, season the chicken, put the chicken in the oven, get that going, go shower, do whatever you got to do, after you come home from work, and then come back and then just finish the meal. Make a... No. And she's like, oh, we'll have to be burnt. Again, this way you make sure it's 350 and not 450 like I had it. But again, whatever. You make some mashed potatoes, some instant mashed potatoes. It takes like 2 minutes. Maybe heat up some frozen vegetables. Again, another like 2 to 5 minutes. Make some mac and cheese, instant mac and cheese, and you got a full meal. Again, it's not the healthiest of healthy, but hey, it's a lot better than eating at McDonald's or KFC, that's for sure. So, guys, I really hope you enjoyed today's episode. I hope you enjoyed watching, hanging out with us. Christian's sure enjoying it. Gizmo's sure enjoying it, and I know you guys are enjoying it. So, guys, you already know what's up. Thanks again for watching. If you like this kind of content, don't forget to please like, please subscribe, please share, please hit that bell icon. But more importantly than anything else, please check out all the links down below. Because again, I'm streaming on Twitch, I'm streaming on DLive, I'm streaming on Facebook, and I'm streaming on YouTube. All right? And if you want all the ingredients and all the stuff for the upcoming episodes, check out the YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the bell icon so you know when I'm coming on. Which, by the way, Monday through Thursday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we're going to be live at 1 o'clock Eastern. Okay? 1 o'clock Eastern. So, all right, guys. Enough. I know Christian's already done with her meal, so I've been talking for a while now, so that means I got to go. So, guys, thanks again for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Bye. Bye.